ignores 13% durability damage. And it's got Frostwalker too. Yo. He can walk on water. Jesus can walk on water. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Alright. Fuck it.
Well, it's either gonna work or we're gonna die. I still have extra.
Who would have thought that Jesus was gonna be my biggest op, huh? Oh, Hellfire. I'm Hellfire. Of course, Jesus.
You're everything I'm thinking of from time to time and dust to dust.
I'm going to beat this.
Whenever there's a
I'm
lull
gonna be
between the void.
I'm gonna be a
You feel
fucking
the
god
sadness
at it.
languid on the couch. Think I need to figure this one out. I'm lost beneath your cloud. Can I keep my 2 feet on the ground? Wake me, I'll love you tomorrow. You leave me breathless and hollow. Lately, nights have filled with sorrow, but outside me home. I suppose someone you should get to know. I could be, I suppose, someone you should get to know.
Kind of far. I don't know if I can make it.
I could get lost in pillow dreams, caught in a stitch of what could be. Careful lifetime's not what it seems. Shake this one off and dance. We're dancing through the house. Think we need to figure this one out. Shaking like a loose leaf from the spout. I think we need to think on this one. Wake me, I'll love you tomorrow. You leave me breathless and hollow. Lately, I could be, I suppose, someone you should get to know. I could be, I suppose, someone you should get to know.
Someone you should. Yeah, I could be someone you should get to know. Wake me. Oh, that's not it. Not yet. Someone you should get to know. Did I connect YouTube? I did. All right. Hello, everyone. How we all doing today? Try to compose. I could be, I suppose, someone you should get to know. This is so strange, being live this early. I almost never go live this early. Usually whenever I'm live this early, I'm playing, I'm usually live with beats, honestly. So I'm just rolling out all the different notifications. I sent one to Discord. Good. We're gonna put one on X or Twitter. I'm gonna keep calling it Twitter. Let's see here. Okay. Boom.
Such a welcome in the bellows, with open arms and seeing eye. With open arms, I'm seeing you.
Twitch.tv. Okay. How we all doing today, y'all? Okay, let me see. Wait, hold on. I'm looking at Steam right now. I see there's a game called Gamble with Your Friends. I saw Ludwig and his friends play. Or Ludwig and his coworkers play. I think that would be fun. It's on sale right now. But unfortunately, I really just don't have the money for it. We are going to ads right now, so we will continue this after we're done with ads. Let's see. I look so pale in daylight. All right. Let's see. We got that going. Cool. See you around. Hello. Let's see. Created May 3rd. That was 2 days ago. Interesting. He saw knocked out to higher ground. Not going away. Put that away.
It's getting out of you, give me the window next to you. I'll make a copy from the notes that you leave around the room. I'll pour for two, then rinse it off me like the shadow of an undiscovered moon from miles away. That's getting closer every day. It's getting out of you, we'll clear the room, we'll clear the room. Punching all the lights out, life got me so stressed out. Nobody wants to
Talk to me, I wanna talk to you. Stress out, nobody wants to talk to me. I wanna talk to you. Alright, let me set up this video real quick. The reaction. Oh, don't start. Okay. Set up this damn reaction. Full screen that shit. To ignore. Let me make sure. Man, react? Where's my react section? Where's my scene? There it is. Alright. Strange. Why does it look like that? Why? Okay, what if I just like... Okay. No, definitely not that. Why would it be that? Obviously that one. Okay, that one actually fixed it. The camera's still messed up though. Why? Okay, Wait, actually, is that actually the right size? Oh, it is the right size. Okay, wait. Then there's no problem. Everything just works. Everything's just working. That's fine. Awesome. The tea leaves on the floor. Okay. Then do we just get into the reaction? Do we wait for more people? Where's Jim? Jim should be here. Gonna hear the maybe we wait on the reaction? I don't know. I need input. I need people to help me. Damn, why does he keep saying that my mic is speaking? Am I loud? I can't even tell. Hold on. I don't think I am. It doesn't seem too bad. It is what it is. I would like. I kind of just want to start the video because like I don't have much time, but I guess I could just chat about what I've been doing lately. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just do some just chatting first. We'll start with just chat. Never gonna hear. Yeah. So lately I've been kind of I've kind of been all over the place. You know, one day I will be on time for my stream. The next day I will be you know, scrambling last minute to put on a stream, and it's just I don't know what I should be doing at the moment. You know, I keep being or one of the, you know, I wish I could speak. Sorry. Let me start off by saying I just got off an 8-hour shift of work. I'm very tired. I do overnights. I work at night. I'm tired. It is what it is. So forgive me for stumbling over my words. Although I'd be stumbling over my words even when I don't come off an 8-hour shift or a 16-hour shift, or so, you know, it's just kind of what you get when you're here. My mind is a little foggy though. I will say that I've been a little all over the place with my streams, and the number one tip that I get as someone who's trying to become a streamer is stream what you like. You know, you need to be enjoying what you're doing as a stream, and I've been trying to do that. You know, I've been playing a lot of Overwatch, and I feel like I see a lot of people streaming Overwatch. I thought that would be like a great way to pull in new audience, you know, especially other people who like Overwatch, and it just doesn't seem to be sticking. You know, my biggest growth on this channel, influx of viewers and all that, came from me playing horror games. So, I mean, like, I love playing horror games, but like sometimes, you know, sometimes they're great, other times they're a flop, and it's just, it's hard to decide what's a good horror game that hasn't already, like, you know, run its course throughout like Twitch and YouTube and all that. So I would, if anyone new hops in, please feel free to say hi. I like interacting with my viewers, like talking with chat, but no pressure. I can just sit here and talk to myself for a bit before we get to the reaction. I'm going to talk about a little something different. I don't think I've definitely casually mentioned it in passing that I play Magic the Gathering. Love that game. Haven't been super into it these past few months, just because, well, one, it's a time and a money sink, and as you know, I put on streams every single day. Alongside that, I have a full-time job, so I just can't. It was a hobby that I couldn't keep going at the pace that I was going. I want to get back into it. I don't want to just throw myself fully into it and just like have it become a problem again. Because it did become a problem. You know, the cards are these fancy cardboard. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. But one of my friends, as a friend of the channel, friend of mine, Nezuyaki, she whatchamacallit, she recently got back into Magic the Gathering, and I've been we did a like a playtest kind of like last week. Not a playtest, like I let her borrow my decks and we just played one-on-one. But if you know, she's still free, we should be playing later today, and we're gonna go to a card shop and no, we're just gonna have fun time playing Commander. So I've been kind of going through some of these cards I've got on the side. Like I have a box of just like bulk MTG, and I just want to go through it to see if I can find some cards that she can use. Cause you know, her whole thing is she's a mouse VTuber, but also her viewers are called Mischiefs, and they're her mod team is called the Mouseketeers. So she's building a mouse themed deck. She's playing Mabel as her commander, and I think that's so cool. I wish I would have. I did have like a really expensive Mabel card at one point that I would have been really cool if she could have it. But unfortunately, I had sold that away quite some time ago now. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Actually, I could probably throw it up on the screen real quick. Mabel Heir to Crackflame. TCG player, please. Okay. So yeah, no, she's building a Mabel Heir to Crackflame deck. I'll show that in just a second. I can find the react. There's a react button. Cool. Is that all Santa? No, that's fine. It's fine. Anyways, this is the card. Can I just like zoom in somehow? Cool card. You know, it's a nice card. But it's not an expensive card by any means. As you can see, like near mint 40-cent card. But there is a different version that I did own. Like I said, and I sold it away. Mabel Heir to Crackflame. I actually have to type it in, otherwise I can't get to it. See, there's a showcase version where it's 61 cents. I had this version. And actually, I really love the artwork for this card specifically. This is as you can see on the screen. It says borderless raised foil, so there's no border. And the raised foil, it was like a textured card, so it was pretty cool. And it actually went up in price. I think I sold it for like around like 100. Let me see. It was back in like. Oh, I'm sorry. I only sold it for like 60%. So, so back in like November-ish. I think it was before November. I sold it around like probably like somewhere around here. But it's actually shot up, which meaning I could have held on to it, and it's only gone up in value. That's crazy. Wow. But it is what it is. The market is the market. Can't sometimes can't predict it. But yeah, no, if I still had that, I totally would have given it to her. Okay. Oh, don't start the video. Don't. I said don't start the video. All right. I fixed it. Let's see. This is not. No. Don't put on music that I can't listen to. We didn't. Did we go through all the? I don't think we went through all the songs. I'll just put this on for now. Pillow. But yeah, no. So that's I'm kind of going through these cards, seeing if I could, because like she has a list for her commander deck, and I'm just trying to kind of figure it out, you know. Or not. Sometimes I go into autopilot when I'm talking, and I just try to say the first thing that completes a sentence instead of actually making my sentence make sense. I'm going through my cards to see if I can find anything that fits that deck list. So, autopilot talking is the worst. Can you tell that I'm tired? Anyways, let's see. Fuck it. I think we could just probably get into the video, right? Let me just double check on things.
Coming out of your phone speaker. Coming out of your phone.
Sorry, I just started kind of vibing with the music and stop talking. Bro, X.com is weird as fuck. Why do I? What the fuck is that? Oh. Okay. We're gonna leave that behind. Yeah, let's fuck it. Let's just get into the video. Out sometime. Okay. Pause this. Let's get into the video, y'all. Turn up my volume. I didn't hit play.
It's 2012, and the golden age of Japanese horror has come and gone. The wave that started with Ringu and carried through Ju-on, Dark Water, and Pulse had largely receded by now. Hollywood.
I'm sorry. Whoa. Hold on. Excuse me.
Ju-on, Dark Horror has come and gone. The wave that started with Ringu and carried through Ju-on, Dark Water, and
I have not heard of nor watched Dark Water. I guess that's something I need to be getting into.
Pulse had largely receded
I've heard
by now. Hollywood.
Pulse. I think I watched the American version of Pulse. I never watched. I didn't even know it was adapted from a Japanese version, because the American version kind of haunted me as a kid. Anyways,
had already remade most of them, watered them down, and moved on. For a lot of people, Japanese horror was something they remembered from the mid-2000s, not something they were actively seeking out. But Koji Shiraishi never stopped making horror films. He had been working in the genre since the early 2000s, already well known in Japan for his pseudo-documentaries and found footage projects like Noroi and Occult, though most of them...
Wait. I think I have... Wait, okay. I think I might have heard of Noroi at some point, and I think I have it. I think I purchased it on YouTube to watch. So I wonder if we could get away with watching it on stream. If we do, I will definitely have to delete the VOD. You think I would get DMCA striked? I don't know. Copyright striked? Well, we'll see. Hold on. Let's watch.
That work never really crossed over internationally, and in 2012, having already spent years perfecting that mockumentary format, he launched a new series called Senritsu Kaiki File Kawasugi, with its first episode subtitled Operation Capture the Slit-Mouthed Woman. It was a direct-to-video release with no theatrical run and no marketing campaign, just a 1-hour
Wait, I think
film
I know this
about
one.
a small documentary crew chasing after one of the most deeply embedded urban legends in Japanese culture, and somehow, quietly, it became one of the most
I know this one.
unsettling things the found footage genre has ever produced. To understand why this works, you have to understand the legend it's built on. The Kuchisake Onna, or slit-mouthed woman, is not some obscure piece of folklore
It
that
dates back
Shiraishi dug up for a
so old.
screenplay. This is a figure that caused genuine mass panic in Japan in 1979. Schools sent children home early, police increased patrols in certain neighborhoods, and parents walked their kids to and from school in groups. All because of a story about a woman in a surgical mask who approaches you on the street and asks a single question. Am I pretty?
Am I pretty?
If you say yes, she removes the mask and reveals a mouth that has been cut open from ear to ear, and then she asks again. If you say no, she kills you, and if you say yes the second time, she cuts your face to match hers. And the worst part, the detail that made children across the country lose sleep is that she can run faster than you and there is no outrunning her. That last part is important because it's one of the first things Shiraishi zeroes in on. The film opens by introducing us to a 3-person documentary crew. There's the director, Kudo, who is loud.
Is this just gonna be on just this movie?
Fixated on turning whatever they find into a profitable DVD release. There's Ichikawa, his assistant, who is measured, skeptical, and clearly the more rational.
I was not
of the two.
just
And
this
then
movie
there's
because
Toshiro,
I kind of
the
already know about
cameraman,
it.
who mostly stays behind the lens. Kudo presents the crew with a piece of footage sent to them by 2 young men, Yano and Kitamura, who claim to have encountered a strange woman in their neighborhood. The footage is shaky and chaotic and hard to make out clearly, but there she is, a tall figure in a trench coat, long hair, a white mask covering her face, and she is moving disturbingly fast. The 2 men filming her panic and run, and the footage cuts out shortly after. Ichikawa watches this and immediately identifies the visual similarities to the Kuchisake Onna, the trench coat, the mask, the long hair, but she doesn't buy it. She thinks the woman is either someone experiencing a mental health crisis or someone deliberately dressing up to frighten people, which is a reasonable take. Kudo, on the other hand, doesn't care what she is because all he sees is a story that sells. He announces that their mission is to capture the slit-mouthed woman, and Ichikawa's face
Let me just double
says
check.
everything it needs to. Once the crew
This is
arrives
talking about this-
at the location from the footage, they meet Yano and Kitamura and begin recreating the events by timing themselves running the same route the masked woman ran. Even Kitamura, who claims to have been a track athlete in high school, is
Nah,
running
there's
close
more to
her
it.
speed. Side by side, the comparison is not subtle. The woman in the original footage covers the same ground in roughly
God
half a
damn,
second. Then
she
they
fast.
walk the path she would have needed to take to appear where she did in the video, a route that loops around several blocks with no shortcuts and no connecting alleyways, and the math just doesn't work because there is no way a person could have covered that distance in the time shown on camera. Ichikawa still isn't convinced and suggests that maybe there were 2 people dressed identically working together to stage the whole thing. The others ask the obvious
I
follow-up.
kinda wanna
Why
skip
would anyone
past this
go
part.
through the trouble of doing that? And she doesn't have a good answer. From here, the film shifts into an investigative. He deflects.
Yeah, I've already
She's
gone
right.
through.
Later,
I've
he'll admit
already
that
seen
both
all
of
this.
his parents were miss entirely, that the scariest thing is not what you see, but what you gradually begin to suspect is true and desperately hope isn't.
Okay. Give me the next one. Because this is like a 40-minute long video.
There's a YouTube channel out of Japan called Fake Documentary Q, created by a team led by Daichi Minaguchi, and since its first upload on August 21st, 2021,
First video.
it has grown
Oh,
to
shit.
nearly 400,000 subscribers with over 30 videos ranging from 7 minutes to just
Okay, these kind of things kind of freak me out. Like, because like anyone could post something to YouTube. So like, at least back in the day, I used to be a lot more scared. Now it's a little more clear whether something is real or not, and if there is something real, it gets taken down on YouTube, you know, or it doesn't even get posted. It gets like flagged before it even, you know, it officially gets posted, you know.
Under 40. Every single one is free with high-quality English subtitles, and the last upload went live on September 20th, 2025, meaning it has been roughly 7 months of silence. Each video is a fully produced horror short film disguised as a documentary segment, and the disguise is so convincing that if you stumbled onto one of these without context, you would genuinely not know whether what you were watching was real. Viewers have also been mapping connections between episodes for years now, recurring symbols, reversed imagery, overlapping characters, and what might be a much larger mythology underneath everything. And whether that's intentional or just an audience reading too deep is honestly part of what makes this channel impossible to stop thinking about. The best way to understand what this channel does is to look at where it started and where it ended up. The first upload, Cursed Video, runs about 18 minutes. A two-person documentary crew is investigating online rumors from around 2005 to 2009 about a VHS tape that kills anyone who watches it. In territory, and the show knows this because when they ask a video store clerk about the tape, he literally asks them if they're looking for the ring. I love that moment because it immediately tells you this series respects the audience enough to not pretend you've never heard of a cursed videotape before.
That's pretty cool.
And instead of dancing around the trope, it walks straight through it. The store manager confirms the tape exists, and after 30 minutes of digging, pulls out a VHS with a handwritten sticker warning, "It will kill you," a sticker he wrote himself and admits to with a smile. And when they finally watch the tape, nothing about it is what you'd expect. There's no disturbing imagery or nightmarish faces, just pleasant footage of a couple spending time together with framed memorial portraits of deceased individuals spliced in at random intervals. Not graphic, not horrifying, just deeply wrong in a way that takes a second to register. And I think that's more unsettling than any Ring-style montage could have been, because it makes you feel like you're watching something personal that you weren't supposed to find. The manager explains that kids added the extra portraits over time as a joke, which turns the tape into this collaborative object where nobody can trace what's original and what was added later. The crew concludes it was all a hoax, and this is where the show does what would become its signature move. A narrator explains that the segment never aired because the director died in a car accident and the cameraman died of heart failure despite being in his 30s, and the footage was locked in storage until now. Then the show plays the tape one more time, and this time there are 4 portraits instead of 3, even though the crew only counted 3 at the store. Whose face is the 4th one? Did the tape change? The show gives you nothing, just cuts to black and lets you sit there. And that feeling, that specific discomfort of being given just enough to build a theory but never enough to confirm it, is what every single episode of this channel runs on. I went in expecting jump scares or at least some kind of reveal, and instead
that is unnerving,
worse, which is a question I can't answer and can't stop turning over in my head. Now compare that to the most recent upload, Helter Skelter, from September 2025, and the gap in ambition is staggering. It opens with a young woman going through storage boxes left behind by her late mother, who ran a small Vietnamese import shop from
do we watch all these videos?
Until her death in 2018. She pulls out a package wrapped in paper covered in Chinese characters, which makes no sense because the shop imported from Vietnam and the package has never been opened. Then she pulls out the store ledger and starts going through her mother's accounting. And this is where I realized this series had gotten significantly better since the first episode, because what follows is one of the most effective horror sequences I've seen, and there isn't a single supernatural element in it. Normal monthly supply costs for the shop were about 300,000 yen, but payments to something called VTC show transfers of 1.37 million, 1.74 million, and in 1 month, 3.53 million yen. And every single month after a VTC purchase, sales spike massively, with one example being a 1.74 million yen purchase, followed by over 7 million in sales. The daughter just presents the numbers and lets them sit, and watching it, I felt this slow crawl of understanding that whatever her mother was buying was not merchandise, and the show trusted me to get there on my own without spelling it out. Turning a store ledger into something that makes your stomach drop is genuinely impressive filmmaking. Then a mini DV tape is found and played, and this is where things leave the financial mystery behind entirely. Two men enter a house, one named Hai and a hired cameraman. Hai tells the cameraman to record everything as proof, though proof for whom is never stated. What follows is a ritual where Hai puts on gloves before handling objects, replaces items on a table with wrapped artifacts from his bag, positions mirrors at specific spots, and has the cameraman document everything. The detail that changed the entire video for me on a second viewing is that Hai wears gloves the whole time, but the cameraman touches everything with his bare hands, and nobody says a word about it. The first time through, I didn't notice because the scene keeps your eyes on the objects, but on rewatch, that asymmetry is all I could see, because Hui isn't protecting his partner, he's insulating himself from what his partner is about to become. After the ritual, Hui vanishes, and a voice starts repeating from upstairs in a flat loop. The subtitles translate it as "excuse me," but Vietnamese-speaking viewers in the comments corrected this, explaining the voice is saying "Ko I O N Ha Kong," which means "is anyone home?" In Vietnamese spiritual custom, you say this when entering an unfamiliar space to let any residing spirits know you're there so they can leave. But in this scene, the entity is the one asking, and the cameraman is the one who gets displaced. That inversion hit me harder than any jump scare in any horror film I've watched this year, because the logic of it is so clean and so cruel at the same time. Hui's voice returns, calm and completely unsurprised, guiding the cameraman to breathe slowly, step back, and hand over the camera. The cameraman screams, the camera changes hands, and he's gone. Before Hui leaves, the family portrait on the mantle has changed from smiling to either neutral or blacked out, and when he tilts the camera up to the upstairs window, the cameraman is now standing there, staring vacantly outward in the same posture as the figure that was in that window when they first arrived. The show doesn't acknowledge any of this. No music, no narration, just holds the shot for a few seconds and walks away, and I sat there genuinely unsure whether I'd just seen what I thought I saw or if I was reading into it, which is exactly the state of mind this series wants you in at all times. The daughter opens the wrapped package. Inside is a yellow backpack stained with what appears to be dried blood. She has no idea what it is or why her mother paid a fortune for it, and the video ends without a word of explanation. The distance between cursed video and Helter Skelter tells you everything about how this team has grown. The first episode is a clever short with one clean twist, and the latest is a layered horror story running across financial mystery, ritual horror, and metaphysical nightmare at the same time, ending not on a twist, but on an image that makes you want to rewatch the entire channel from the beginning. The creators have clearly gotten sharper, layering accounting records, mini DV footage, Vietnamese spiritual customs, and visual details that only land on a second viewing. And the whole thing works because it never once tells you what to think. If you've never heard of this channel, the entire catalog is on YouTube right now with English subtitles, and it costs nothing. And if enough of you are interested, I would love to do a full deep dive on the individual episodes, so let me know in the comments if that's something you'd want to see.
Fake documentary Q. Okay. Okay.
Somewhere in a quiet Japanese neighborhood on September 15th, 1990, a middle school boy is messing around with a home video camera in his living room. He's figured out the stop motion trick where you hit record, strike a pose, stop the tape, move to a different spot, and hit record again. So when you play it back, it looks like you're teleporting around the room. The kind of thing every kid with a camcorder figured out eventually. His friend is standing in the next room, jumping and posing while the camera sits on a table, and the boy is toggling the record button on and off to get that choppy disappearing effect. Nobody is watching the viewfinder, and nobody is paying attention to what the camera is actually capturing. And that's the whole point of what makes this footage so unsettling, because in the upper right corner of the frame, just past the curtain near a glass door, a face slides into view. It's pale, it's male, it appears to be enormous compared to the boy in the shot, and it moves laterally into the frame in a way that looks almost almost mechanical, like it's being pulled on a track. It's there for maybe 2 seconds, and then it's gone, and neither of the kids in the room noticed it at the time because they weren't looking at the screen. They only found it later when they played the tape back. 6 months after that tape was recorded, on March 28, 1991, Nippon Television aired a paranormal special under their Thursday special programming block called Emergency Report. These are the world's strange phenomena. It was hosted by Mino Monta, one of the most recognizable television personalities in Japan at the time, alongside announcer Nagai Minako, with a studio panel that included Sugimoto Aya and Kato Reiko. The show covered the usual spread of early 90s paranormal content like the lake monster Ogopogo, crop circles, that sort of thing, but the segment that would go on to define the entire broadcast, and the one that an entire generation of Japanese viewers would never forget, was the home video with the face. The show played the clip for the studio audience, and the reaction was exactly what you'd expect: screaming, gasping, people physically recoiling in their seats. Mino Monta had been building it up before the commercial break, teasing that this footage might actually curse the viewer just by watching it, and whether that was a joke or not, it did its job. The clip was terrifying in a way that felt distinctly different from the polished ghost stories people were used to seeing on television. This wasn't a
Oh, the way it moves!
It was a kid's video with a date stamp in the corner, shot in a completely ordinary living room in a completely ordinary house, and something was in it that shouldn't have been there. But the show didn't just air the clip and move on. They investigated it, and that investigation is honestly what elevated the whole thing from a creepy clip into something that stuck with people for decades. The production team brought the footage to a company called Piasu, which specialized in computer image analysis. This was 1991, so the tools were primitive by modern standards, but they ran the tape through everything they had. They isolated the face, compared its size to the boy's face in the shot, and found that the mysterious face was roughly 1.5 times larger than a normal human head at that distance. They adjusted the color grading across 30 different levels and mapped the lighting direction, confirming that the face was being lit by the same light source as the rest of the room, meaning it hadn't been composited or spliced in after the fact. Then they rendered a rudimentary 3-dimensional model of the face based on brightness values and found that it had genuine depth, a raised nose, contoured cheeks, and that below the neck there was nothing, just a face floating in space. Their conclusion was careful but definitive in its own way. The face was present in the room at the time of filming. It was 3-dimensional, it was not a composite or an edit, and they could not explain what it was. After that, the show's crew went to the house where the video had been filmed. It was a quiet, residential home in an unremarkable neighborhood. Nothing unusual about it in any way. They interviewed the boy.
Yeah. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Had to talk to my dad for a sec.
Who shot the footage, identified only as Akun to protect his identity, and he explained exactly what I described earlier. He'd been playing with the camera's stop-motion function with his friend. He wasn't watching the screen, and he only discovered the face when he reviewed the tape afterward. Then they tried to recreate it. They tested every plausible explanation they could think of. First, they checked whether someone could have been standing outside the window at the right height, and found that you'd need a stepladder to get your face level with the spot spot where it appeared, and even then, a normal human face was far too small to match what was on the tape. Then they tested whether someone could have held up an enlarged photograph in front of the window, but the three-dimensional analysis from Piasu ruled that out because the face had depth and contour that a flat image couldn't produce. Then they considered the most practical option, that the friend, identified as B-kun, might have leaned out from behind a wall or a nearby mirror during the filming. The timing technically could have lined up since B-kun had been moving around between takes, but the issue was that if he'd leaned out naturally, his clothing and body would have been visible in the frame as well, and only a bare face appeared. To position yourself so that only your face was visible at that angle would have required an extremely awkward and deliberate posture.
That's kind of funny.
B-kun said he had no memory of it. The show's final position was essentially that they could not debunk the footage. They couldn't prove it was paranormal either, but every practical explanation they tested fell short in one way or another. The face was too big, too three-dimensional, and too cleanly isolated from any body to be easily
that was so
away.
funny
What
for some
happened
reason.
after that initial broadcast is interesting in its own right. The clip, which fans eventually nicknamed Kao NU, roughly meaning the face sliding in, was replayed on Japanese paranormal programming at least 3 more times over the following decade, appearing on both Nippon TV and TBS shows including USO Japan in the early 2000s. Each time it resurfaced, it brought with it a new wave of viewers who were seeing it for the first time, and each time it hit just as hard. Internet fans in the
I like the way it
mid-2000s would go
moves.
on to debate whether there might actually be a second, different version of the footage that people were remembering, a kind of collective false memory, or possibly a genuinely separate clip that was filmed under similar circumstances and has since been lost. That debate was never fully resolved, and it added an extra layer of unease to something that was already deeply uncomfortable to watch. The face in the footage was often compared by viewers to the Japanese actor Furuya Masato, though whether that resemblance means anything or is just a coincidence of lighting and angle is anyone's guess. What makes Kao NYU endure isn't the face itself, as unnerving as it is, but the context around it. The fact that it was filmed by accident, by a child who wasn't trying to capture anything, in a room where nothing was supposed to be happening, and that when professionals sat down and tried to figure out what went wrong, they couldn't.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's freaky.
On March 11, 2011, a magnitude 9.0 earthquake struck off the Pacific coast of northeastern Japan and triggered a wall of water that, in some areas, reached nearly 40 meters in height. The tsunami hit harder and faster than anyone had predicted, and in the span of hours, entire cities along the Tohoku coastline were swallowed. Nearly 20,000 people lost their lives, and what most people don't fully process while watching the helicopter footage and the live news coverage is that the debris being carried through those streets, the rooftops spinning in that black water, the houses folding in on themselves, those are not empty structures. People were inside them, people who believed their homes were strong enough to withstand the wave, or who simply didn't get the warning in time, or who had nowhere left to run. In the raw NHK broadcasts, you can see figures scrambling up hillsides and across rooftops as the water closes in behind them, and you know watching it that not all of them made it. The helicopter just hovers there and the water just keeps coming, and it doesn't stop. It pushes through farmland and neighborhoods and highways, carrying cars and boats and entire buildings with it like they weigh nothing, and the anchors narrating the feed sound like they are struggling to comprehend what they are seeing as it happens in real time beneath them. But in the years that followed, people started noticing things in that footage that nobody had paid attention to at the time, and what began surfacing felt different from the usual paranormal clips because it wasn't staged or performed or submitted by an anonymous source. It was captured during live national broadcasts while the country watched its own coastline disappear. Probably the most analyzed clip of all came from a man on the ground named Kenichi Murakami, who was filming near the Okawa River in Kesanuma City as the water began to rise. Murakami knew the tsunami was coming and had started recording next to the river river before seeking higher ground at a nearby school's emergency staircase. In his footage, something white and vaporous can be seen emerging from the floodwater near a small building. And at first, it does look like it could be gas escaping from a ruptured line, which was the initial explanation most people landed on. But instead of dispersing the way gas normally would, it gathers at one specific spot near the building and just stays there, clinging to the structure as if it has somewhere it wants to be. You can see what appears to be a tail of vapor still being sprayed out from the water, but the main mass of it stays fixed in place, and then it breaks away, climbs upward, and vanishes completely. Analysts who examined the footage ran what's known as a relief examination to determine whether something had been digitally superimposed over the video, and found no evidence of tampering, no hard edges, no pixelation, no signs of compositing, and the movement was described as billowy and organic rather than artificial. A second angle of the same building revealed that the roof had an overhang that extended beyond the walls, which could explain why the vapor appeared to slow down and collect in that area. But the fact that it gathered and held position and then climbed and disappeared was something that no one could fully account for. The second clip came from the live NHK helicopter coverage of the tsunami sweeping through Sendai. In the upper left portion of the frame, white transparent shapes can clearly be seen coming out of the water and disappearing into thin air, moving at a speed that doesn't match anything else in the shot. Some viewers pointed out that it could be flash evaporation from a ruptured industrial tank, or steam being forced out of a collapsing structure, or a visual artifact from the broadcast compression. But what made the clip stick was how deliberate the movement looked, almost like something was gliding out of the wreckage and across the surface of the water before vanishing entirely. And in that same broadcast, something dark appears directly in front of the helicopter camera and flies sharply to the left before disappearing out of frame in less than a second. It could be a bird or a piece of debris caught in the rotor wash, but its shape and trajectory didn't match any of those explanations cleanly, and people dissected the clip frame by frame, adjusting contrast and brightness, trying to isolate exactly what it was, and neither side ever settled the debate. But the accounts that really shook people didn't come from the footage at all. They came from the survivors, and they started appearing almost immediately after the water receded. In the city of Ishinomaki, one of the hardest hit areas in Miyagi Prefecture, a sociology student at Tohoku Gakuen University named Yuka Kudo interviewed more than 100 taxi drivers for her graduation thesis, asking each of them whether they had experienced anything unusual since the disaster. 7 of them told her stories that were remarkably similar. One driver described picking up a young woman near Ishinomaki Station in the early summer of 2011. She was wearing a heavy winter coat despite the warm weather and was soaking wet even though it hadn't rained in days, and she asked to be taken to the Minamihama district, an area that had been almost completely destroyed by the wave. After a long pause, she asked the driver in a trembling voice if she had died, and when he turned around to respond, the back seat was completely empty. Other drivers described similar encounters, picking up young passengers who gave specific addresses and then simply vanished partway through the ride. In every case, the drivers had already started their meters, meaning they had to personally cover the fare, which means they had no financial incentive to fabricate their stories, and in fact had a direct reason not to tell anyone about them at all. These spirits, called yurei in Japanese folklore, are believed to carry the strongest sense of unresolved attachment to the physical world when they die suddenly and before their time. And what made these accounts different from old folklore was the sheer number of them happening at the same time in the same place from people who had no connection to each other. Whether these encounters were genuine supernatural events or the psychological projections of a community processing unimaginable grief is something that nobody has definitively answered. And the footage from that day, with its strange white shapes and unexplained movements, continues to resist clean explanation no matter how many times it gets pulled apart and analyzed.
Oh man.
Before social media, group chats, or any of the ways we torment each other digitally now, there was chainmail. And in early 2000s Japan, where...
Can I just say, as much as I didn't believe in chainmail and never actually sent or continued the chainmail, they did freak me the hell out growing up. I don't think I ever got them through email. I definitely got them through social media growing up, especially Facebook. Uh, they always freaked me the hell because there was always some like creepy story. But I always took my chances. You know, I'd never actually sent it to anyone, which I'm kind of glad. But yeah, definitely did freak me out. Ooh. Uh, yeah.
Flip phones had already become extensions of the body. It became a way to carry curses, guilt, and the memory of the dead straight into your pocket. There is a segment from a 2003 horror anthology that I think deserves way more attention than it gets. The anthology is called Inagawa Junji no Senritsu no Horror, hosted by Junji Inagawa, probably Japan's most recognizable ghost story narrator. In the West, it got repackaged as J-Horror Anthology Underworld. The segment is just called Chainmail, and it runs maybe 15 minutes. But in that time, it manages to do something a lot of bigger J-horror from the same era couldn't, which is make the technology feel like it belongs to the ghost, rather than just being a vehicle for the plot. The segment opens with narration about how email has woven itself into daily life, especially for young people, and poses a question about whether the person on the other end of your messages is even human. From there, we're in a high school where a chainmail is going around claiming to be from a girl who jumped off a rooftop, saying the afterlife is agony, begging you to forward the message to save her, and threatening that if you don't, the
Jesus Christ, Jim.
you. Students are freaking out over
Jim.
it, and the segment
Jim. Jim.
You deserve this, Jim. You deserve this. You know what you did.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that to me? We're just watching a video about like Japanese horror. Or like different things that really scared like the Japanese population.
lets you sit with their panic for a moment before pulling the rug, because three girls are laughing
Actually,
at the whole thing as a joke.
I was ready for it. I saw it pop up in the chat before it hit me. So you ain't getting me. Actually, let me scroll back just a little bit. We'll start at the beginning of this specific case, just so you're caught up about what the situation is. Delete the pop up. You can't delete it. It's what? Nah. Can't delete it. There we go. Case 5. We'll start here.
Before social media, group chats, or any of the ways we torment each other digitally now, there was chainmail. And in early 2000s Japan, where flip phone...
Okay. I already talked about this a few minutes ago. But chainmail really got me when I was growing up. I never actually sent it to other people, but growing up and I was on Facebook, I would see those creepy posts where like, oh, send this to 10 people or you'll be seeing me tonight and you'll die. Something like that, you know? So obviously something scarier, but it always freaked me out to read those, but I never actually sent it to people. And look, I'm still alive now, aren't I?
had already become extensions of the body, it became a way to carry curses, guilt, and the memory of the dead straight into your pocket. There is a segment from a 2003 horror anthology that I think deserves way more attention than it gets. The anthology is called Inagawa Junji no Senritsu no Horror, hosted by Junji Inagawa, probably Japan's most recognizable ghost story narrator. In the West, it got repackaged as J-Horror Anthology Underworld. The segment is just called Chainmail, and it runs maybe 15 minutes. But in that time, it manages to do something a lot of bigger J-Horror.
I'm sorry, did he say it was only 15 minutes?
Underworld. The segment is just called Chainmail, and it runs maybe 15 minutes. But in that time, it manages to do something a lot of bigger J-horror from the same era couldn't, which is make the technology feel like it belongs to the ghost, rather than just being a vehicle for the plot. The segment opens with narration about how email has woven itself into daily life, especially for young people.
I mean, like if we're talking about like a horror movie, or like I guess he said it was more like just a segment. But like 15 minutes is like a short amount of time to like build up like suspense to actually get someone to for a scare, you know?
People, and poses a question about whether the person on the other end of your messages is even human. From there, we're in a high school where a chainmail is going around claiming to be from a girl who jumped off a rooftop, saying the afterlife is agony, begging you to forward the message to save her, and threatening that if you don't, the same thing happens to you. Students are freaking out over it, and the segment lets you sit with their panic for a moment before pulling the rug, because three girls are laughing about the whole thing. They created the chainmail as a joke, and the part that takes this from stupid to genuinely cruel, the detail that made me pause the video, is that they used the actual photo of a classmate named Tomo who really did kill herself. One of them is proud of that detail, calls it the reason the prank worked so well. Sayaka, the quietest of the three, says maybe they took it too far.
That's fucked.
And the response
That's fucked up.
is one of the most realistic pieces of dialogue I've heard in a horror film. The other girls tell her they weren't bullying Tomo, they were just messing around, and if she killed herself over that, then she was the one with the problem. Sayaka accepts it, conversation over, and watching that exchange, what struck me is how perfectly it captures the way people talk themselves out of responsibility in real time, because neither of them actually believes what they're saying. They just, Sayaka mentions to the third girl, Atsuko, that she heard Yumi calling Tomoe's name and begging for forgiveness. Atsuko waves it off immediately, says Tomo is dead, so how could she have anything to do with it? And the way she says it feels less like denial and more like someone who has already decided they're not going to think about this. Then Atsuko gets a phone call, Tomoe's voice on the line, asking for help, asking to be forgiven, then screaming, then the sound of glass breaking. Atsuko doesn't make it, and what gets me about both of these deaths is how specific they are, because the ghost doesn't just kill them for receiving a message or breaking a chain, she kills them for what they actually did, and the chainmail they built to mock her death becomes the exact mechanism that delivers theirs. That reversal is the best idea in the entire segment. When Tomoe finally reaches Sayaka, the dynamic shifts. Sayaka is the one who stood to the side, who didn't bully Tomo directly, and when the ghost corners her, she says exactly that. I didn't do anything, I was just watching. Yumi and Atsuko were the ones who did it. She reminds Tomoe they used to be friends, begs to be spared, and the ghost asks her one thing. If they were friends, why didn't she help? I had to sit with that line for a minute because it does something that most horror never even attempts, which is make the ghost's argument more rational than the living character's defense. Sayaka spent the entire segment
bystander effect
that watching someone get destroyed is somehow different from doing the destroying, and that single question collapses all of it. The segment doesn't buy her excuse for a second, and honestly watching it, I didn't either, because Sayaka had the closeness to step in, and she chose to look away instead. And this story treats that choice as no different from holding someone underwater. A teacher shows up in the final scene. Sayaka breaks down completely, says all of it was her fault, that if she had cared more about Tomo, none of this would have happened, that Atsuko and Yumi would still be alive. The ghost seems to let go. Inagawa closes with narration about invisible malice traveling through airwaves, accumulating between people, and how the next person caught in it might be you. That closing narration is a bit much on its own, but the segment already proved the point without needing it. Chainmail here isn't really about superstition or curses. The actual chain being passed is cruelty itself, small acts of humiliation forwarded from person to person, getting heavier each time until somebody breaks under the total weight. Everyone involved has the same excuse afterward. I didn't start it. I just passed it along. I was only watching. That excuse hasn't aged a day, just the format it travels on.
Okay. I get it. Oh,
In
we're going to go into an
1986,
ad
a
soon.
Japanese tissue company called Kleenex aired a
I'll snooze
television
it.
commercial that would go on to become one of the most persistently discussed pieces
Whoa,
of cursed
baby
media
ogre?
on the entire internet. And the strange part is that the commercial itself is only about 30 seconds long. The ad shows a woman dressed entirely in white, sitting on what appears to be a bed of straw beside a toddler who has been painted red from head to toe, wearing a green wig and a single horn on the top of his head, made up to resemble an oni, which in Japanese folklore is a demon or ogre associated with violence and destruction. The two of them sit together.
I mean, yeah. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can get you some subtitles. It's only auto-generated, so it's not gonna be perfect. Or I guess I could auto-translate. I mean, I can. It's not gonna be bad. I forget. Is it Javanese or English is okay? Okay.
while Kleenex brand tissues float and swirl around them in slow motion, and the whole thing is set to an a cappella rendition of a song called It's a Fine Day by Jane and Barton, sung in a soft, sweet voice that under normal circumstances would sound soothing, but in this context feels deeply wrong. Almost immediately after the commercial began airing, complaints started flooding into both the television stations and Kleenex directly. Viewers found the ad deeply unsettling in a way that was hard to articulate, with some claiming the song sounded like a German curse, and that the music seemed to change depending on what time of day the commercial aired. The volume of complaints was large enough that the commercial was pulled from broadcast entirely, which, under normal circumstances, would have been the end of it. But 20 years later, on May 23, 2006, someone uploaded the ad to YouTube, and it went viral all over again, picking up millions of views and dragging with it a collection of urban legends that had apparently been building in the background for 2 decades. The rumors are dramatic. One claims that the entire film crew died in mysterious circumstances after the shoot, with the cameraman supposedly burning alive in a sauna due to a machine failure and the child actor being decapitated in a car. Another claims that the woman in white, an actress named
I looked
Keiko
over just in
Matsuzaka,
time to see it pop
fell
up.
shortly after filming and gave birth to a demon child, after which she suffered a mental breakdown, was committed to an institution, and eventually took her own life. A third rumor says the commercial changes depending on when or how you watch it, that the red oni turns blue if you rewind and replay the footage, or that watching it after midnight will cause you to lose your mind. And the fourth is the simplest, that watching the commercial at all will curse you. None of this is true. Keiko Matsuzaka is alive and well, has 2 children, has continued acting for decades.
None of this is true.
In a Japanese television drama as recently as 2020, playing a cheerful housewife. The crew death stories have no verifiable source and have been repeatedly debunked. The color-changing claim has been tested by multiple people with no results, and obviously millions of people have now watched the commercial on YouTube without any reported consequences. But what I find interesting about this whole thing is that the urban legends, as fabricated as they are, exist because the commercial genuinely is unsettling in a way that feels almost accidental. The combination of a toddler painted to look like a folkloric demon, tissues floating through the air with no visible mechanism, a woman sitting motionless in white like a figure from a ghost story, and a lullaby-like vocal performance that feels too calm for what you're looking at. All of it creates this sense that you're watching something that wasn't meant to be seen, even though it was literally designed to sell tissues to as many people as possible. The gap between what the commercial is trying to do and what it actually makes you feel is where all the superstition comes from, because when something is that unsettling and nobody can fully explain why, people fill the silence with stories.
Okay, well then hold on. I kind of want to look up this video then. Let me look up this video.
So if it wasn't obvious, there's a lot of backroom games out there, and this is one of them. This is the complex.
Japanese Kleenex commercial. I'm gonna look up this video.
It's a fine day, people open windows, they leave their houses just for a short while. They walk
I've definitely heard this
across
before.
and they look at the grass, they look at the sky. It's going to be a fine night tonight. It's going to be a fine day tomorrow.
Have I seen this before?
クリネックスティッシュです。
It's a fine day, people open windows, they leave their houses just for a short while. They walk by the grass and they look at the grass, they look at the sky. It's going to be a fine night tonight. It's going to be a fine day tomorrow.
クリネックスティッシュです。
That's fine. Like, that's not that bad. Obviously, it is a bit unnerving for sure. But like, that's like I can see.
Nice.
All right. Well, that was the video. There was quite a few creepy things. Oh, we're in an ad break. We're in an ad break. We got ads right now. You're here? Okay, okay. Well, we're gonna put the music back on. All right. Yeah, no, there was quite a few unnerving things that happened during that video. Some creepy stuff. We will get into the scary game. It is called the Wellmont Case. That is the game. But before we do, I really don't even know anything about the game. I just know it's indie horror, and I've had it sitting on my PC for quite a while. I just haven't had a good chance to play it, so I'm gonna boot that up in a second. First, I'm gonna run to the bathroom, and second, I need to go move my car. I have to park it somewhere different for a bit. So, you guys are gonna have to give me a quick minute to do that stuff, alright? We'll throw up the bathroom break sign. We'll just keep the music going. No, what do you mean no? What do you mean no? You can't tell me no. You can't stop me. Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna ad break's about to end anyways. So, we're gonna, or you know what? If we could instead of going into another, or instead of going into the video game, we could try to find like another scary video to watch. That could be an option. But you know, I'll throw up a poll real quick. Let me see if I could do that while I'm gone. You prefer watching me suffering? All right. In horror game. Okay. We'll do horror game. You're the only one here anyway, so like, you're the only one that matters. Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna run to the bathroom and I'm gonna go move my car, and I'll be right back.
Such a welcome in the bellows, with open arms and seeing eye. With open arms I'm seeing you and I. Nothing comes easy, nothing comes easy. You and I will end up here together. You and I. Nothing comes easy, nothing comes easy. You and I will end up here together. It's coming to a close. I guess I should know that I'm never gonna see you again in a place that sells vintage clothes. I guess you should know that it hasn't been the easiest years for a band living in the throes. And then I see a smile between repetitive aisles of flannel shirts, and I thought you would show like a beautiful ghost caught in a saving throw. And I don't even care that it's over, and I don't even care It's coming to her. I guess I should know the softer serif is, the words remain as shown in the summer snow. Well, it hasn't been the easiest years.
Hello, y'all. Hello. Hello, I am back. Jim, are you here? Hello. Who is that? I've been meaning to show off a special someone for quite a while. I've just kind of forgot to do it. But hello. This is my dog. This is my dog. Her name is Poppy. Her name is Poppy. Hi. Can you come up? Can you come up here? Up. Hi. Her, yeah. Up. Are you here? Hi. Is your camera up here? Hi. Oh, who's my baby? You got eye boogie. Hello. Poppy, yeah. Poppy. Her name's Poppy. Hello. Hey, Poppy. Here. Oh. Oi. Oh, he's a fatty. Up. There we go. Hello. Look at the camera. Look. Hey, look at them. Hi. Hello. Look at the camera. Hey, look at them. Oh, she's shy. Oh, what breed is that? She is a border collie mix. Oh, hello. Are you shy? Hey, look at them. Hey, look at them. Look here. Yes, like a juice. Look at them. Why are you so shy? Hi. There we go. Hi. You a good girl? Huh. Okay, I'm gonna let her go. She wants to go back. Okay. Wanna go? Oh, yeah, you wanna go? Oh. We're gonna go. I'm gonna set you down. You're a fat puppy. Oh, she got hair everywhere. Oh. Yeah, that's Poppy. I've been meaning to show her off on stream for quite a long time. Let's see. All right, let's boot up this new game. Let's see. We're gonna. I don't know if this will. That's not gonna work. Why? If I like. We're gonna. Oh, I guess it'll work. Trying to find the thing right now. There we go. I have to make my webcam a little bit bigger. Can we... It's full screen, I think. Hey, alright. Alright. Let me swap the thing. The Wellmont's case. The Wellmont's case. Did someone say indie horror? Alright, alright. Hope y'all are ready for this. Alright. New game. Oh, we already see someone in the window. I have no idea what this game's about. By the way. I have no clue. Northern Maine. The Wilmot family, Henry, Abigail, and their 10-year-old son, Ethan, vanished without a trace from their farm. Oh. After months of investigation, the case was officially closed as a cold case. More than 10 years, Henry's brother refused to accept the silence. He has hired private detective Frank Hollis to uncover the truth.
People get lost for different reasons, but it rarely happens that an entire family
not
disappears
expecting
without a trace.
narration.
Reading the files, I had a feeling that this case would be different.
It's time to go. Time to go where? Huh? Oh, I'm driving. I'm driving. Do-do-do. Hey, this is like one of my driving streams. Ooh. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Almost crashing this car, just like my driving streams. Oh, and we're here, I guess. Go under. They left, or so they said. Yo, why is this music kind of groovy? What the hell? What the hell is that? Did I just drive through this? Nope. Oh, I want to joke, but I'm scared if I will touch your PTSD. What? I mean... What?
It's really dark out here. Let's see if I could get the lights on.
Enable power. Find a way to restore electricity to the farm. Search for a generator or power source. I can run. Well, let me turn down my... Yeah, there we go. My sensitivity was a little high. Alright. Just a working generator here. Okay, cool. Doors, house, see if you can get inside. Greenhouse. So that's a... Huh? Barn. Greenhouse is over there. Regular house. Damn, this looks kind of nice, not gonna lie. Locked, got it.
I need to find something to get this open.
Barn can have what I need. I kind of figured that, but I wanted to read just in case. I mean, I could probably use that. Dark as hell, though. Okay, so definitely not that side. Okay, yeah, here we go. It's just open. Wide open, huh? Use a tractor. Bring that door down if I tell you what. What am I supposed to grab, bro? Not seeing anything that I could just like grab. I'm became more Texas than Texas people. Suddenly, I'll tell you what. I'ma kick that ghost ass up one side of the street and down the other. Oh, I can open this. Ooh, lockpicks. You just casually have lockpicks in here? What the hell is that? Light bulbs? What is that? I don't know what that is. Alright. I guess we're just gonna lockpick our way into the house. Anyone looking at me through the window? Easy. Oh, that's blocked. Welcome to Wellmont's house. Alright, what we got here? Ooh. Drawer. What are we even supposed to search the house for personal photos? Document anything that might reveal more about the people who once lived here. Okay. Wait, open that back up. Open this up. That looks like a journal. Not gonna grab that? Door. Okay. Ooh. Picture. Picture of a picture. Got it. What is it? Is that like is that sake? Those look like a sake glass. Or a pitcher or bottle or I don't know what to call it. Ooh. Boop. Oh. Okay. That's no bueno. Okay, we're good. I was scared that there was someone behind me. I think I know this game. I don't know this game. I've never seen this game in my life. Open, 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 open. Okay. Open, 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 open. I can't open. Can I like unblock the door? The fan is just running. Run in, run in, run in, run in. Can I open this? Can't open it. Okay. More stuff to look at, I guess. More. Oh, can I close that and open this? I can open this. And opener. Damn, there's a lot of. What the fuck is that? Ethan, I know school has been hard lately. Kids can be mean, but we'll get through this. Dinner's in the fridge. Love, Mom. Oh. No, I never played this. Nothing in the oven. Okay. I mean, the house is a bit messy, but it's not the worst thing. We've seen worse. A knife? Yo, give me a knife to protect myself. What the hell? Collectible. Hell yeah. Yo, an actually clean fridge? Sick. Not dirty as hell. Okay, well, it kind of looked around and everything. I would really like to unblock this door, though. Oh, I guess I didn't look in here, huh? Oh, a key. Key to some kind of door. This is good dark. Oh, it was this door. Wow. That was lucky. I just went for the closest door to where I found the key. Is it different from Freaky Grandma and you put fire her? Yeah. Yeah, this is different than that game. Picture. Are you gonna get weird on me too? Didn't get weird. Didn't get. Excuse me? I read this. Hello? Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am. Huh? Ethan, we remember everything. A name appeared in blood. Ethan, find out who he is. I'm not gonna be... You ain't getting me, Jim. You ain't getting me, but I'll make my sound louder. Just in case. Okay. What the? Yo, why are those bottles? Those bottles just... Huh. Ghost bottles. Got it. Alright, Oh. Oh. I don't wanna, though. I could drain it. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool. Nothing actually to do here. That's good. Disney kids after this? Maybe. Whoa. What? I hear lots of movement. Something just get louder. Yeah, open the window, please. It's a little stuffy in here. The fuck? Ah. Okay. I guess this door opened. Oh, let's take a look what's on the desk. Huh. What is that? Man, is that like a secret? This is the greenhouse. That's the greenhouse. Stormy night on the greenhouse. Book. Okay. Take a picture of this. Lots of medicine. Sure. Sure. This is a very sick child. Wheelchair. Huh. Indoor jungle gym type beat. Ethan's medication. Oh no, this is for Ethan. Eproprazine. Efrihurazine. Equilibrium. Monoperdol. Atrofenazone. Take with food. Do not skip doses. To reduce hallucinations and anxiety, muscle spasms, nervous system, emotional balance, paranoia episodes, and control motor dysfunction. Okay, got it. The The fuck kind of picture is that? I don't like that. Jesus. Oh. That's a terrible picture. That's a terrible picture. Can I retake that? Sure. I guess oh, I can open this side too. Flowers. Birds. Okay, have I opened this? Guess not. Moths. Moths. Can I leave? What am I supposed to do right now? Who he is and what happened to him. Okay. I guess I gotta continue checking out this room. There must be something I missed. He was very sick. Did I read that? I did read that. Excuse me? Those ghost books. Ghost books. Oh. Someone fuck up these shelves? Was it like that before? I can't tell. I don't remember. Is there anything like... I would like to leave, please. Where am I? Can I go upstairs? Nah, this is gonna get unblocked at some point. For sure. Freaky picture. Did I didn't go through here, I guess. What is this? Whoa. Hold on. I think my nose is bleeding. Yeah, my nose is bleeding. Well, let's pause real quick. My nose is bleeding. I need hold on. We're gonna put the bathroom break sign back up. My nose is bleeding. Give me 1 sec. All right, I'm back. Let me fix this real quick. Hold on. All right, let's get back to it. Huge. What? Oh, I guess I can go to the. No, I can't leave the house, can I? It seems like there's something out in the greenhouse, but I can't leave. No, I could totally just open this shit if it let me. So wait, am I Ethan? I don't remember. I'm not Ethan. We remember everything. I'm not Ethan, am I? Nothing. Okay, we're going back to the bedroom. Wait. Damn it. Okay, wait. Damn. What am I supposed to do? Can I activate this computer? What am I missing? There's nothing else I can click on. Wait. Flashlight, that. Oh. Oh, great. I pick up a flashlight and everything just goes dark immediately. Turn on the flashlight. Turn on the flashlight. Turn on the flashlight. Turn on the flashlight. Excuse me? Okay. I don't like that. Oh, I never opened this, did I? There's nothing in here. Can I hide in here? Jesus Christ. Hide. Crouch. Close. Fuck you. Alright, they closed the medicine cabinet. What did that? Oh. Alright. Oh, it's so dark now. Can I use that flashlight that I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Light. Oh. The door open. I don't want to go anywhere. I'm actually terrified. I'm actually terrified. Can I, wait, can I open this? Mom is always in the greenhouse. She talks to the flowers more than she talks to me. She says that she can help me more than I think. I don't understand. Okay. Do the lights turn on now? I would like for the light to turn on now. That. Okay. Candle. Hi. Hi.
Don't like this.
I do me neither, bro. I mean, open up. Open up. Open up. Oh, beast. Open up. Okay. I go this way, I guess. Hi. Hi. Get that shit out of here. Get me out of here. Later, fool. I'm free. Okay, and it's raining. Can I just like go over it? Can I just explore? Huh. The greenhouse, I guess. What is this? Oh. Can I just like leave? Why is my car still on? I never turned my car off. We're wasting gas. Did I just like leave? No, of course not. Okay. To the greenhouse. I wonder if I'll get chased through these fucking yard. I hope I don't. Hello, hello. Huh. Drawer. Okay. Ick. Because it looks like IC. IC. Or is that a K? Could be a K. KWON? Quan? Underneath the flower pot. Which one? Oh, K is 5. So 5. Shit. 5. 2. K2. 2 is at the very end. Okay, nothing on this shelf. K 5-2 5-2. No, 8. Sorry, that's 8. 5-8 something 2. I could just guess the last one. 5-8. Oh, 5. Okay, got it. Guessed it. Key. Key to something. Is it this one? No. It was one of these. I mean, I want to find it. I already guessed it, but I just want to find it. Oh, there it is. There we go. I need any of these. No, I guess not. It literally sent me out here just for a fucking key. Whatever. Whatever. What do I do with this key now? Okay. Go. Hello. Alright. Well, back to the house, I guess. Is it just gonna let me through the front door or no? Go through the side door. Boo you.
It was just a lamp.
Boo you. Is what I was trying to say. Alright. I don't know if keeping the door open or closed is the right move. I'm gonna keep it open for now. Okay, last locked door, I guess. Ah, it's a basement. Ain't that lovely? Aren't basements just lovely? Alright. Why am I going so slow? Oh, another locked door. Damn, this is a big basement. Locked door. Got it. Let's figure out who Ethan is. Hear it. I don't know if I want to hear it. If I'm being honest. If I'm being honest, I don't know if I want to hear it. Piano. Fuck it. Brother. Key. I guess I can go in one of these doors then. Crowbar. Ooh, a hammer. Definitely take that with you. Actually, there's so many weapons I could use here. Why are they? Nah, that's fine. They could be here. Plug in the gramophone, I guess. It's not even a gramophone. It's a record player, bro.
Hello?
I'm putting myself in the corner and
You
looking.
sound funny.
Demons.
What's your name?
Hellfire.
My name's Ethan.
Hi, Ethan.
You wanna play?
Kinda already am.
Where are you hiding?
I'm right here in the basement. Oh. The demons came. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Who's there?
Excuse me. Knock, knock, housekeeping? No? Okay. Don't whisper. What the fuck? Hello? Hi? Hi? I can't turn the power back on. Okay. Hi.
What the hell?
Okay. Don't. Ah! Oh! Oh my god. What? What am I? Where am I? My police department? City of Portland, Maine. Missing Wilmot's family, Abigail, Henry, and Ethan. Henry's at work. Last seen at the store. At the church. Mother, father, son. What am I here for? Okay. Collectible. There's too many drawers. Too many drawers. I'm saying it right here. There's too many. There's too many. Ooh, coffee. I get to have coffee. Cool. Okay. I actually finished my coffee. I had coffee in here. Iced coffee. I drank it all already. Give me a hot cup of... Excuse me? Hot cup of mud. There's a newspaper waiting at the door. Go check it. Can I not drink my coffee? Hello? Yeah, I already looked at this. The store, at work, at the church. Henry's a priest? Wouldn't that also be at the church? It's happening again. Family vanishes on Northern Farm. Police report disappearance of the Loudon family. Loudon family? Missing are Robert Loudon, wife Margaret Loudon, and their son Thomas Loudon. Relative contacted the sheriff's office after finding the farmhouse empty and the family's belongings untouched. Police found the house unlocked. Fuck? Dinner left on the table and no trace of the family inside. The family was last seen 2 days earlier at a small grocery store on Route 9. Several miles from their home, search teams scoured the surrounding woods for days, but no trace of the family was discovered. A single strange symbol was found carved into a wall inside the house. Though investigators declined to comment on its meaning, police say the investigation is still going. Happening again. I guess I go. Or was that like... That was... Huh.
What the hell happened?
That was a memory.
Is it real?
Anything changed in the house? Alright, well, I already got the jump scare. Second.
What is this?
What the fuck? I gotta jump scare me again, right? Take me away to an escape, a sweet escape. Sorry.
is it? I'm playing bullshit.
You bet it is. You bet it is. All right. The front door unchained. Well, they're not letting me leave the house again, I guess. Was that... Wait, was it the... No, that shelf was... It was on the stairs.
Wait, where did the cabinet go?
Or what? Oh, maybe that was a different cabinet. Okay, never mind. Excuse me? Wake up. Makeup. Shake up. Or to leave the kids on the table. On the table. You want to. Picture. What the fuck is that? Hello? What is that? Okay, I take it, I guess. Excuse me. What? Stop. 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 Don't do that. Enough. I'm sorry, what?
Where did it go?
Ah, fuck no. Nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. So guys, this is where we're gonna be ending the stream. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and night. My name is Hellfire. I go live every single day of the week. Fuck, dude. Fuck, dude. I don't like that. I hate that. I hate that. That sucks, dude. Can I go into this door instead? I can. Oh, okay. Wait, this is better. I like this more. This is a better room. Man, we are on the second floor. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's illegal. Please stop. Please stop. What are you typing? Say Frank, you I can't read that. Can I zoom in? Zoom? Whoa. Frank, you shouldn't be here. Run before it finds you. Oh. Is he gonna jump scare me? Hi. Oh. Oh no. Hi, I'm sorry, sir. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm just gonna go around. I just gotta check all these drawers real quick. I'm so sorry. I will get out of your hair in just a moment. What the fuck is that? Work hasn't been going well lately. Nothing does. Every plan, every task, it all falls apart. Abigail, she's different. I hear her walking around the house at night, whispering to herself. She spends hours in the greenhouse, doing God knows what. When I ask, she just stares at me blank, like she's looking through me. Ethan's gone sick all of a sudden. Pale, weak, like something's draining him. This house doesn't feel right anymore. Sometimes I think it's the house itself, watching, waiting for us to fall apart. And it's got a... Okay. Yep, no problem. Ooh, fuckable. Let's workaholic. Oh, that's a... What the fuck is up with that picture? Okay, let's go. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm gonna close that door. It's a bad room. That's a bad room now. It was fine before it, now it's bad. Don't. Do what? Why? We don't gotta do that. Okay. Pause. We're gonna wait for the ad break. We're gonna wait for the ad break to be over. We're gonna wait till the ad break's over. I said I finished my coffee. I would like to go get some more coffee. So give me a moment. I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some coffee. Alright, I'm back. You still here, Jim? You still here? Oh, jeez. Okay. We're gonna... Okay, you're there. Cool. Lovely. Excuse me. All right. Ad break is almost over. Give me. All right. Let's keep going. Y'all. This has got to be the worst room in the house. It's got to be the worst room. That's awful. And there's blood dripping. I hate this. This right here. This right in the middle of the screen. That's the worst thing. Oh! What? Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Fuck this thing. Oh! Ritual book! Ain't that lovely? Okay. I don't want to take my eyes off of it, but I gotta look around. What the fuck is that? Alright, why are you able to move? Okay, we're gonna... Okay. Don't look at me, brother. Okay. Oh. That's a picture. It moved. It moved. I heard it. It moved. It fucking ran away. I hate this. I don't want to play this anymore. I'm actually done with this. I actually don't like horror games anymore. I actually hate them. There's 3 symbols here. And they're gone. They're gone. Please stop. I'm leaving the room. I've left the room. Okay. Something's happening below. Go check it out. Below? Stop. Please stop. Please stop. What are you doing? Hey, pal. Ups. Excuse me? Lisa. Prayer. Which one's the prayer room? That one? Yeah. I'll go back upstairs. Okay.
Wait. What's that light?
Why am I hearing noises all around me?
To pry this open.
I know where to get a crowbar. I know. I know where to get a crowbar. Don't do that. Oh, that's completely blocked. No, that's fine. Crowbar. I saw this earlier. I will beat whatever. Ah! Okay. Yeah, no, fuck you. Where'd you go? What the fuck?
What the hell is this?
Spears everywhere. Yeah. I see that. Oh! 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 Okay, I'm running. It's gonna get me. It's gonna get me. It's gonna get me. It's gonna get me. It's gonna hit me with a jump scare. It's gonna fuck me over. It's gonna fuck me. It's gonna hit me from behind. It's gonna sloppy toppy. Okay, hi, lady. Hi. Go away. Fuck you. I'm coming right at you. Okay, maybe don't. Fuck you. I'm gonna run to you. What now, bitch? What now? You can't scare me if I see you right away. Okay, wait, don't do this again. I hate this. I know you're gonna come for me. You Don't fucking do it. I know what's coming. Don't knock. I'm not allowed in. This is my room. This is my house. Music box. Hi. Oh, yeah, I just gotta wait for her. Oh God, what? Hi? Don't. Hello? Is that a key? Okay. No. It's still gonna come. It's gonna get me. It's not gonna get me. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Oh, fuck that. Oh, open the door back up. I'm ready for it. I was ready for it. Nah, you ain't get me with that sheet. I was ready for it. Why is it only... Wait, hold on. Real quick. Why is that only covering part of the fucking screen? Transform. Fit to screen. There we go. Oh, whatever. Pillows. Was this like a hiding spot? This is exactly... Oh, God.
No. This can't be real. Am I losing my mind?
Yeah, dude. What was I saying before? Okay, we're just gonna open this back up. The book? The book got in there. There's just a floating book, dude. Damn, hurry up already. You slow as fuck. Always satanic. Yeah, dude. Give me the statue. I'll put it up in my bedroom. Alright, book? Oh. What now?
Ethan has made a terrible mess here. I'll clean it up while Henry picks Ethan up from school.
Hello? Am I the mom right now? Is that an Atari? Hell yeah, dude. The Pong? Oh, this actually looks like a really nice house when it's not demonic and shit. Yo, this is whoa. This is actually beautiful of a game. What the hell? What is my goal here? Put the toys in the box. Okay. I wasn't entirely sure what was going on. Oh, boom. Hello? What the? That shit went flying. Hello? What? Why can't I pick it up? I have to hold it. Got it. I don't have to hold it. What the hell? Okay. Toys in the toy box.
A soup. I'd better check it so it doesn't burn.
I'm the mom right now. Abigail? What's her name? Soup. Soup. Soup.
I need to add carrots. There might be some fresh ones in the greenhouse.
Greenhouse. Got it. Let me out. Okay. Nope. Yo, this is really pretty of a game. Like, holy shit. I love this atmosphere. Greenhouse is this way. Whoa. I can't believe this is the same game that is making me fucking quake in my boots. What? Where? Carrot? Carrot. That ain't green. It's a greenhouse.
What is it?
Voodoo doll. Voodoo shit. Well, voodoo's different than satanic, so that's strange. You have been chosen. The soil remembers every name that touches it. Now it reaches through your blood, your house, your child, your future. Keep those things close and silent. Pray over them each night to still the voices. And when they call, do not answer, or they will take everything. Offer the gifts to the fire, and the curse may find another soul. Excuse me?
These things are cursed. I have to get rid of them immediately. I'll burn them.
You found cursed items that bring this for I don't know. Excuse me? Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. Oh, and there she go. I don't think I should go that way. Campfire? Where do I find a campfire, dude? Campfire? Campfire. Give me that shit. Put that shit down. Oh.
What's going on?
Oh.
No! Stop it!
Oh, hi. What? You just fucking nuke my house? Domain expansion. You're cursed. What the fuck? Hello? Lady? You good? Oh shit. Oh shit, I should probably run, right? Oh! Oh! You are not Jesus. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hello? Is a statue? There's a statue. The statue watching. Does it? No, it's not moving. Thought it was. Why? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Hello? So I'm gonna how would it sound? What? Hi? Hi? I just leave now? Okay. Oh! Oh, that's a lot of bodies. Trigger warning. Hi. Hi. Is it X? Those who see never leave, not as themselves. Okay. Later. Later. What now? What now? Oh, okay. Oh. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, we're going to the office. Oh, I don't remember this door. Oh, to the attic. Maybe that. Take me away. I started hearing whispers at first. I thought it was just the wind, but they started saying my name. I began seeing things that weren't there, shadows moving even when everything was still. The animals started acting strange, keeping their distance. The crows didn't leave the field anymore, just watching, waiting. Then Ethan got sick, strange sickness that no doctor could explain. He stopped walking. He looked at me like he knew it was my fault. Maybe it is. Maybe this place is doing it. I can't tell anymore. My hands move before I can think. Something keeps forcing me to make new gifts, dolls, symbols, stars made of bone and wire. I don't even know why I'm doing it. I brought them to the fire, hoping it would silence the voices, but it didn't. The whispers only grew stronger. They told me to keep everything in the attic. When I'm there, it feels calm, too calm, like they're watching. Sometimes the footsteps are above me, but the attic is above me. I think they're already inside. Gross. Bro, if I'm not answering, I already sleep, but I still watch. Okay, I got you. Well, if you do fall asleep, I hope you have a good night, bro.
I need to find out more.
Sleep tight. Going to the attic, I guess? I'm going into the bedroom again. Can I, like, move this? I guess I can. That's why I didn't see it, because it was blocked off. Got it. Oh. Hello. We're gonna open this. We're gonna open this. Hope my screams don't wake you. Get out of here. Okay. I need a key. Do I not have a key? I have to find a key? Okay. This is not great. Oh. Open the door. Open it. Oh, that's it. Fuck. Okay. 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 Fuck. Nice. Got a key. Excuse me. What? I see you, fucker. I see you, you fucker. Open that shit up. Don't tell me it's a child's body. Oh, there's a cassette and some more voodoo shit. Okay, shut up. Shut up. Fuck you.
Dinner's ready. I'm coming.
Okay.
Don't forget to wash your hands.
Wash your damn hands, nasty little
Already
kid.
did, Mom.
Yeah, I know you lying. Dirty as fuck. Breathing heavy in my ear like.
Who are you talking to?
Abigail?
You know what must be done.
Excuse me. Who you talking to? Stop.
Abigail, what's going on?
It's the only way.
Oh, what? She killed them. She killed both of
Why am I
them.
in the basement?
No, she just killed the husband.
What have I done?
No, she killed both of them. She killed both of them.
2 gunshots. That's not a disappearance.
Oh no. You killed both of them, y'all. Okay, don't jump scare me again. Don't do it. 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 I said don't do it. I said don't do it. Okay. You don't. Damn, you. Oh, bird hit the window. Oh, poor bird. So sorry. You don't deserve that. Life is Strange. That's a video game. Okay, where's the basement? This way. There's one room that I haven't gone into, and that's in the basement. Okay, I guess it has nothing to do with that. I hate that. Yo, kids, stop. You're okay? Okay, fine, I'll go to the... Huh? Okay, I'll go to the door. I'll go to the door. I'll go to the door.
I don't like this house at all.
No, the house... Oh, pool table. Yo, rack him up, bro. I'll play some fucking pool. Play some pool to save my life. Ooh! Is that her? Voices in my head. They're watching me. I didn't mean to. Ethan's gone. Henry too. There's blood everywhere. The gun is in my hand. I don't remember pulling the trigger. I swear I don't. The whispers kept telling me to free them. They wouldn't stop until I did. They said it was the only way. I tried to resist. I tried to fight them. When it was over, the voices went silent. For the first time, it was quiet. The silence was... Wait, no, I didn't finish reading it. Your eyes just fucking open. Wait, I didn't get to finish reading it. What the fuck? What are you doing? Oh, she gonna chase me outside out the house. Why am I slowly turning? What is happening? What are you doing?
She killed her family and then herself.
Yeah, that's what happened.
She was insane. But why didn't the police find this? I have all the evidence now. I have to get out of here.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. So bad things are gonna happen. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, what was that? What just happened? Why? Don't do it. Don't. This is the same spot. This is cheating if you scare me here. Door's still chained up. Can I move this? Oh, fuck. I can't leave. Stop that. Hey, stop that. Can I leave? Stop it. Stop. Brother, what? Can I leave? What am I supposed to do? Hi, what? Fuck you. What you want? Fuck you. Okay, you're fucking with me. Don't. Hey. Hey, yo, I'm out of here. I kill you? Okay, surprisingly, that didn't get me. I was kind of figuring. Oh, I'm alive still. I'm awake. I'm waking up. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm in a brick buried spot. Am I buried alive? Where am I? Henry. Where they buried Henry. Oh, and that's where they buried Ethan. Okay. And is this supposed to be for me? Oh, Abigail. Well, my bad. Alright, okay. What the fuck? And this one's for me. Turn it around. Oh, or not. Frank. Yeah, there we go. Oh! Oh! Robert. Thomas. Margaret. Eee. I'm just in a long line of people who were... Oh, they need like... Oh, they're trying to like fill out this area, dude. Robert, Margaret, Thomas. I don't see the name there. John. David. Paul. Nancy, yeah. Alright, let's this is fucking... Stay down. Oh. Stay down. This is... No. Okay. Oh, hi. Book. Okay. Going right. Ooh, that's not pleasant. This way. Oh. Okay. Oh. Back to the graves. I guess so. Where it belongs, get back to the graves. Oh! Like this way. Oh, nope. Not that one. This will probably do it. Nope. Fuck. I'm a little lost. Just a little bit. Graves. Nope. Okay. This way, this way, this way. This way. This. Right? No. Fuck. This way, this way, this way. Yeah, I made it. Oh, okay. Just leave? How do I just leave, bro? What? Ow. What do you mean just leave? Brother, what? This one? Oh god, what the fuck? Okay. This is the basement. This is the fucking... Oh hell yeah. I can just leave. Get me out of here. Oh, I'm gonna like crash my car while I'm driving, huh? She's right behind me, isn't she? Oh god. Start that damn car. Start that damn car. Start that damn car. Oh, come on. She's right behind me, isn't she? Oh god. That's me? The abandoned car of Frank Hollis was discovered near the farm. Damn. Never made it out. Despite extensive searches, he was never found. The area has a long history of unexplained disappearances. Locals warn. Stay away. All right. I like that. It definitely had a big build up to each of its scares, for sure. And they didn't feel cheap. I mean, there was a couple of them that are just like tiny little ones, but I think those break apart from, you know, your big scares. Cause like, you know, they're coming. It's just the suspense that's built up beforehand is a lot, really. Good game. I will say that's a good game. Now, real quick, I'm gonna quit out of here. I'll go back to just chatting. I'm gonna go back in my VOD to see what that note said, because I kind of brushed past it by accident. I'm gonna just read it real quick. I gotta find the spot again. Nope, not that far. Nope. Okay, there we go. Hold on, let me read this real quick. I don't remember pulling the trigger. I swear I don't. The whispers kept telling me to free them. They wouldn't stop until I did. They said it was the only way. I tried to resist. I tried to fight them. When it was over, the voices went silent. For the first time, it was quiet. The sounds was louder than the whispers. I can still see their faces when I close my eyes. Now that the truth is uncovered, I can finally rest. I wanted to end it long ago, but the house wouldn't let me. It kept me here, waiting for someone to take over. I'm finally going to them, to Ethan and Henry. Thank you. Oh, well then. That was a good game. I will say I thoroughly enjoyed that. Other than the fact, like, okay, so I hate dolls. I hate dolls. Dolls, mannequins, anything that's human-like, in looks, it is freaky to me. So, with that said, damn, you know what, like I said, that was fun. I definitely felt like I had a little trouble trying to define certain things, but it was pretty, you know, it wasn't impossible. So like I didn't have to like look up a guide. Oh, how do I find or how do I solve this puzzle? It was pretty obvious. Even though I did have trouble. Just trying to find certain things. But yeah, no. Good stream. I like that. I think I will end it here. Thank you to Jim for spending a lot of time here. For anyone who popped in, thank you. I hope everyone has a wonderful morning, afternoon, and night. My name is Hellfire. I go live every single day of the week. I will be going live tomorrow. What am I gonna do tomorrow? Tomorrow I do have to get ready. I will have to end up getting ready, so I can't be live late, or I can't go past 11 p.m., which, you know, I like to do. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what we're gonna do. Maybe we've thrown another horror game. I might have one. I might. We'll see. What's this? Oh, you know what? I do have a game called Obey the Voice. So maybe we throw in another horror for the funsies. Yeah. With that said, I hope everyone has a wonderful morning, afternoon, and night. I already said that. This is Hellfire. Peace and out. Take care, y'all.
It's getting out of you, give me the window next to you. I'll make a coffee from the notes that you leave around the room. I'll pour for two, then rinse it off me like the shadow of an undiscovered moon from miles away. That's getting closer every day. It's getting out of you, we'll clear the room, we'll clear the room. Punching all the lights out, life got me so stressed out. Nobody wants to talk to me. Talk to you. Punching all the lights out. Life got me so stressed out. Nobody wants to talk to me. I wanna talk to you. It's getting out of you. Give me the window next to you. We'll grow a garden with the notes that you hum without a tune. I'll sing it too, then cast it off me like the bowels of